Mercedes 4x4, and today we're at Perfection Automotive once again. And today we're going to be installing a winch into my friend's Hilux here, as well as some little spotlights for the back. So like if you're at a campsite or something, you can flick those on so you can see behind you or anything like that. So yeah, let's get into it. So while we're installing the winch, we've got a bit of a bonus peep for you guys. So we're just going to check the wheel bearing on this Land Rover.
See, they're not perfectly. They're moving independently. I reckon it might be the ball joint.
No, do it again. I felt something.
See, I hear that?
Go again at the front. Now we're getting warm. We're getting warm.
No, mate.
Go again.
Yeah, he's under the car.
Yeah, it's this side here.
Yeah, it's that ball joint.
Well, it has to be. You come here and you feel this back ball joint.
Oh, yeah, it is. 100%. Yeah.
Tie rod.
Yeah. That's alright. Heavy duty one.
I don't know if that's the click.
Alright, so it's time to install the lights. What we're going to do, we're going to cut these two wires that are actually supposed to go to the high beam. So, because normal headlights or spotlights, when they only go on once the high beam goes on. But since these are facing backwards and we want to be able to put them on when the car's off and the lights aren't on, we're going to cut the wire that goes to them and splice it back into 12 volts. So that will activate the relay. So we just have to press the switch and they'll go on. So there's no messing around with the high beam switch or anything like that.
So what we're going to do, we're just going to cut these off from here, join it straight across to this, so that's joined together, and then from there we're going to have the earth and the earth go together as well. So we're just going to chop this part off here because we don't really need this for the setup we're running, and also we all working.
Yep, and we can use those extra wires to give us the distance.
Yeah, well we'll need this for the length because this kit's for spotties for the front of the vehicle, but we should have enough with this extra, and the gauge of the cable is sticking up anyway for those little work lights. It's perfect.
It's perfect. You'll run it to the back, and yeah. All right. Would you ever do the $1,000 truck?
Yeah. Just take a spare car.
Take
a $1,000 shitbox with you and you're fine.
Alternator will basically go. That's a given.
Yeah. It'd be like a 79 series. 79 series pretty much shit at its best. You know what?
It does look cool, that's all it is.
The best thing you do with the 79 series, you buy the 79 series, you throw the fucking engine out, and you just get a 1HD and you put the 1HD in there.
And there you go.
You get a 20-year-old engine, you put it in a 2020 car. That's the reality. All of it. You got
Plus the coil conversion.
Buy a 79 series for like 70 grand. I'm telling you, you need 20 grand to get that thing so it can last 10 years. Because shit track, you got, what do you got? Injector problems, DPF, sooting up in the manifold. You can't work on anything. Turbo failures, water ingress in the alternator. Like,
so I reckon steer clear.
look, I don't say steer clear, but I just say that
If you want to get it, you got to prepare to spend more.
Yeah, if you want to buy, like my idea of if I ever was to buy 79, I worked out you got to buy the vehicle, literally, and then get 20 grand, and get the 20 grand, and you have to refine a lot of things. Do EGR delete, get rid of bullshit that's on there, which is going to affect the engine later down the track. Because if you, I mean, let's be honest, you buy a 79 series, it's not like some European shitbox, you're going to sell it in 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
You want to keep that car for 10 years. But in 10 years time, I'm telling you now, the dramas you're going to have, you'll be doing a rebuild. Like,
That's the thing.
I know like people probably will say, nah, bullshit, they're good, this and that. Alright, fair enough, but man, from what I see, like, you can do all changes, you can do all that, but EGR is like the biggest killer. Just soot up motors. They're just, I don't know, just
All that.
it's not Toyota as I used to know Toyota. I'll tell you that.
So I reckon Toyota's changing now. Like this Hilux was the peak of Toyota, you reckon, or?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
it. We peaked now. That's
Yeah.
mate, look for something else, everyone. Go shopping for something different now,
Like a Gladiator.
like a Gladiator.
But then people say Jeep, it's unreliable, this and that, problems, leaking from the roof.
Alright, but I don't know, like they all have goods and bads. I think the best window for four-wheel drives was like 90s, 2000. That
Up to
was
about
it.
2005.
Up to there, I'm telling you, those cars will still be going.
Yeah.
10 years, mate, 20 years, because they're solid platforms.
Now everything's too technology,
Man,
too
technology,
modernized,
too much
so it doesn't
technology,
work in the
and
real
just,
world.
At the end of the day, mate, corner cutting everywhere. Like, before you know it, you're getting a four-wheel drive, you take it off-road, mate, it'll break drive shafts, CVs will break, because it's all just weak crap.
Because they try and save on building,
Save everywhere
cheaper.
they can. If they can make it smaller, thinner, simpler, if they're not going to run big drive shafts, I'll put smaller drive shafts. Like, it all adds up in the end dollar.
That's
So,
the thing.
I find that, like, yeah, we peaked with that. And Hilux now, they've got a 2.8. Where they're going to go next from here, I don't know. Like,
So I've got a question for you. Let's say you had 30 grand to spend on a four-wheel drive. What would you go with?
GU or Land Cruiser?
80 series or?
80 series.
80 series.
80 series, Sahara. Either of those, I think you're in the sweet spot.
And would you choose petrol
You know
or
what?
diesel?
Even saying that, 100 series, 6-cylinder. You know, not bad
Yeah.
either. But like I said, things you got to watch for is this EGR and stuff like that. You know, if you can,
But if you keep on top of it,
or even if you buy one with K's and that, if you can clean all that up and that, you can't beat those 6 cylinders, man. Like,
Really?
I don't care what anyone says. These V8s, and the problem is you get a drama with these V8s. You can't get to the turbos. You got to pull the engine in. You can't get to the starter motor. The starter motor, apparently it's in the valley. Like, what else? What's next? Like,
you have to pull the whole car
what are
apart.
you going to do? So these cars are good in the mines, are they? You know what you do in the mines? You just pick it up with the excavator and you just throw it in the dump with it. You're not going to fix that. You think Gina Reinhardt's going to muck around? Yeah, fix the Land Cruiser, mate. You just send another 10.
That's it.
Just throw them. Just don't worry about them. But patrols, they keep them going.
so all the installs complete, and we're just gonna spool it out a bit and put it back in just so you can see how it works. We would have liked to have tested it off-roading, but we can't go at the moment because of coronavirus, so yeah, this is what you get. And we'll put on the rear lights and we'll see how we go. Alright, so yeah, go spool out the winch. See? Put it back in. Here we go, we'll put on the rear lights, see how those look in the night time. So that's pretty decent amount of light you've got here. Look at that, plenty enough to, if you're reversing or you want to light up a campsite or something like that, there's more than enough light. They don't use much power, so you can leave them running for ages and you won't really drain your battery that much. And yeah, that's the end of this episode, so hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you back again next time. Take it easy.